Hey Virgos, this is John from Intuitive Johnny, and I am here to give you your February 2019 love reading. This is for all Virgos out there that are single or coupled. For single people, if you are recently seeing someone, or maybe you have your potential targets to date with, or you're interested with them and you want to know more about them or the situation around you, or maybe you're completely single and these are the energies that you have to be aware of in case you decide to put yourself out there and date. Okay, so let's read the cards for the Virgo singles out there, and let's see what's happening with you guys. I'm gonna be doing 3 different spreads so that you guys will have more stories, or just to cover more areas of your love life. Okay, one more shuffle. Well, I think one more is needed. Okay. I think you guys have a lot of, well, let's not. Let me lay out the cards first. I'm getting mixed messages. Wow. I need some time here, guys. Wow, okay. It's either you guys have so much attraction going on, like very strong sexual attraction with your partner. However, there are also a big part of those people out there that are seeking some kind of revenge. The reason why I'm saying this is that because it feels like some people have been very mean. Like there are forces there are people around you who is just trying to somehow destroy what you have or not yet have. There are people who are there just for the sake of trying to meddle with the situation, and it's not doing any good. It can be third party kind of relationship energies, and right now you're just being so, I cannot tell which one. It can be you or it can be the other person who's having third party or entertaining third party. It can be both of you guys. It feels like you are right now in a kind of defensive, mean kind of energy, emotion that you are in now, and the reason is because you have minor things that has happened or minor challenges in your life that is affecting what you are right now. But actually, even though you guys deep inside are so much into like feeling why are this happening, like you're asking yourself or you're thinking of ways how to get even, you guys have actually a very nice, coming from you're sincere with your love life right now. It's just the things that are happening in you that you're just not happy about. You know what? There's just so much face cards in here that I don't know where to begin. It's like continuing with this kind of energy brings you in more negativity in the future. It's like you're being, when you're focusing on the wrong things in life, also only the wrong things are being attracted. It's like law of attraction, guys. It just doesn't seem like helpful for you guys to be more revengeful. Being revengeful is kind of giving you guys more harm than good. Like, I can understand like how being achieving revenge gives you some kind of pleasure, some kind of, um, being able to retaliate gives you some sense of satisfaction. I get that, but then it's just going to, it's like karma, it's like just going to it's just sending it back to you by the universe, and you don't want that. Okay, right now guys, I'm feeling a lot of push and pull from here. Like people are seems to be trying to break you guys apart, because they're, it doesn't have to be a third party kind of energy, because you are being represented by the Jack of Hearts, and the other person that you are seeing is represented by the Queen of Hearts. Both are heart suits, and what's good about this is what's good about it is that you guys are coming from good intentions. However, I just need to note that the other person, the opposite person, is coming from a better thinking than you are, and there is so much court cards in here that I don't know if you guys are being pulled away by other people around you. It may be a third party kind of relationship, maybe other people are interested in you and or interested with your special someone, and they're just trying to pull you guys away from each other. Or this may be also it doesn't, if it's not a third party relationship energy, it's more of another person, maybe the family, the loved one, family, a mom, dad, whoever, work, that is just so much bothersome that you guys are being pulled apart. This is what I'm getting here. You're worried about escalating things to the point that you won't be able to forgive people, or you don't want to release the beast. You don't want to release that negative monster in you, and you're just so afraid that things are escalating and you need to do things in that way. And I want you guys to be careful of that, and which is a good thing about you guys. Your outcome, guys, is from the hearts of the diamonds, is not so, well, I will not say the worst, because the worst can be other things, but at least you guys are just becoming more you're thinking too much, and you guys are just being so mean about some things, but in a right way. Like I think you guys know how to handle this. It's just that you have to be aware that there are many people involved in here, and you don't really try not to be not judgmental about what's happening in your life, because you might be seeking revenge, or you may be having so much desire, sexual attraction to someone, and just want to somehow get some relief out of the emotions that you're feeling. And I want you guys to be, I hope you guys will be more careful with your decisions. But I think you guys know somehow what you are doing, so I'll let you guys be. But then just know that the actions that you do, it might involve a lot of people, and there are things and people that you cannot really control. And I just don't want you guys to deepen any kind of wounds that are already existing, just to satisfy your craving for revenge, or overcoming your sexual attraction or urge. Okay, so let's see what else is happening. You know what? There's definitely some kind of three-person third-party thing going on here. It feels like Yeah, you know what? There are really some people who are trying to attract other people, like maybe you or your significant other. It's just, woo, just so much to take in. It's just so kind of annoying somehow. Like we just begun, we just started, and then someone's trying to take you away from me. This is a quick question that I'm getting. Like there's so much people involved. So if you guys know where you stand, like you know why the other person is attracted to you, then there may be no reasons for you to be to be so defensive, or to be on guard about the things that are happening, or people that are trying to meddle in your dating life, right? Yeah, because somehow you guys are feeling kind of insecure. You're like not so confident about yourself. It feels like you guys are just being childish somehow, because you want revenge, you want to get away with some things, you want to, if just in case you know the people who are being around your loved one, or your date, or the people you're dealing with, it's just like you want to give them a punch in the face, and it's just like kind of unnecessary, you guys. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards have for this situation. Virgo friends. You guys are so restless to me. It just seems like you guys are not, you know, I think even after I have said all the things that I've said earlier, you guys are like, no, no, I just have to do something. And you guys are being like that. Okay, I'll let you guys be. I think you guys know what you're doing. You guys are planning, but you guys are thinking, looking at things the reverse way, because there are better ways for you to do things. But it just feels like you guys want to be stubborn, and you want to do your own thing. And the thing is, the reason why I'm telling you guys to be okay, let it be, let yourself be, because somehow you feel like you are not you're not being appreciated enough, somehow, kind of this kind of feeling that I'm like it's time, that people pay you back, for everything. Okay, so let's see what advice cards you have for the single Virgos out there. It says here, sever vows of poverty. Dear Virgo, yeah, just says, dear one. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So if you guys have this feeling of what is the opposite of abundance? The feeling of not having enough, whether it be your love life, or maybe the feeling of you're not getting the things or relationship or the people that you deserve. You try to let go of that, so that all more positive things are coming into your life. Because the more you focus on the things that, hey, like, yeah, like maybe you deserve this because blah blah blah, this is always the case. But you just have to release that energy, and to to bring in the more positive things in your life right now, guys. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so that's the reading for the single Virgos out there, and I'm now moving on to the coupled Virgos. So let's see what's going on with your lives, love lives. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. I think you guys are trying to do something new, um, but somehow your partner may be against it. Like maybe you have a new idea, but then you guys are just not being supported by your loved one. Ooh. Okay, it's like, but now you're kind of adjusting to this. Like yeah, okay, then you're considering the other your significant others advice to you, and I think they are in a good position to do so, and you guys just have to trust their instinct, even though somehow you're not sure. Which is the thing, if you're not sure about things, you just have to go with what they are thinking, because they seem like they know what they're doing here, guys. If you ever come into a decision where you don't know exactly what to choose, but the other your husband or your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend is telling you another thing, you better trust them because they know what they're doing, guys. The reason is because they know what has happened to you in the past. Like maybe you have been fooled, or maybe you have failed in some things. It is also possible that you may not be aware of it, that you failed in something. So you just have to trust the person or your partner, because they know better. And beside of all of it, like Virgos are usually like so stubborn, and you don't want to listen to anyone. But this time you're just like, yeah, let's do this. I'll just follow what you're doing, and which is a good move for you guys to unite. You guys know what you're doing. Same with the singles. You guys know what you're. I mean, it's like energetically or your subconscious is really with you right now, and it's telling you to follow um, other people's suggestions instead. In the future, you're going to start something, and it's going to be, if you choose this, to follow what your significant other is telling you, then it will be very helpful for you guys, because, and I will go back there later, okay? It's because you guys have the relationships that you have right now is going to help you with overcoming the situations, or help you on the way. However, people around you, it might be your significant other too is not feeling very well too. However, you have, let me clarify that then. Try to think that, try to remember that there are things that are not easily solved, and there are things that maybe, even though some people around you seem so strong, they're usually not the strongest, and they're usually like having to deal with some things. Okay, so I think your significant other is overcoming something, and you just have to wait it out. There's something you can do with this. It may be something good. If it's something good, it has some kind of negativity. It's like an equal amount of negativity that he or she is facing, and you guys have to support them all the way there. But they're pretty smart, I can tell, but it's just like a little bit too much pressure to handle. So I guess that's what you guys have to beware about. So you guys are really starting onto something. It may be a business, it may be something, a hobby, or what, and You just have to go with it and follow what your partner is telling you, because he or she knows what she's doing, and they're very much, intuitive or experience on the field that you're trying to enter. Okay, so let's see what else is happening to you guys this month of February. For the coupled Virgos. I think your loved ones have so much in their plate, like they don't know what to do first, which one to put their attention onto first, and it's just so frustrating to see them in this way. And I hope you guys can be there for them, even though they're strong. They're usually like don't want to be trusted, or they can do things on their own. Right now may be a good time for you is to kind of step in and somehow help them, even if you think that maybe they're strong enough to handle things on their own. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards are going to say about your situation. Yeah, someone's feeling really helpless. Like there's so much around going on, so many things happening, but then someone feels like, it's like I should give up, or it's like forget it. This is the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Like there's just so much things happening, and I think this has something to do with you and your partner, that you guys are just speaking kind of too relaxed about things, and I'm it's calling you guys to be more, even though it's tiring, even though I know like it's that feeling when you really have to sleep but then you can't sleep because something else is happening and it needs your attention, and you guys just have to power through it. I think there's no, like, some things are so urgent you have to just move with it. Okay, so let's see what advice cards are there for you for Virgos. For Virgos who are coupled, obstacles and blocks are lifted. It says here, all your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude and to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. You see, guys, in the past, maybe you just really had some failures in the past, but by continuing on, by evolving your idea, maybe listening to what your significant other is telling you, it will lead you to a better direction. And this is what it's telling me, that you will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects, and you guys just have to trust that, like let the universe show you the way, the signs, and just follow them. It's just the way it's just that simple for me, guys. It's just so straightforward, if you ask me. I think maybe this is the month that you're the least stubborn, so yeah, it's just going to be helpful if you listen to other people. Okay, guys, so thank you so much, Virgos. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. I am new here and I would appreciate the love, and that's all, I guess. So I'll see you in the next videos, maybe in March. I'll be posting every month. So I will see you again. Virgos, thank you so much.